What is 30 million? What is 30 million to empower the youths? What is 30 million to empower the artists? You play with them. You don't have vision. You are watching Seer 1. Today I'm talking about the youth. Tomorrow you are going to say you are empowering them. And that one who call himself Dorasilia, she go to the street and pick up some clueless children and gather them and say, I'm having a discussion with the youths. Which youths? Which youths? Which youths, Dorasilia? Those people, when you are talking to them, they are shivering. They don't know what to say. Those are the people you call youths. And you are deceiving yourselves. The same idea you used to destroy MMD is the same idea you brought to PF. And PF is going down together with you. I'm telling HH, please. You see these idiots that are in PF now. Don't allow them. Don't allow any of them to be in your leadership. Don't. Believe me, Zambia would have been a great country. But it has been destroyed by PF. Everything is destroyed. Everything is gone down. Everything is destroyed because of PF. Lack of visionary, lack of leadership, lack of... They are so greedy in corruption. So greedy in corruption. That's why they are going to be having confusion. I will never leave them until they lose election next year. That's when they will realize what is going on. Until you lose election next year, there will not be peace. Because you are corrupt. Because you have been rejected. Because you are being rejected. I came here today to tell Zambian people that it's a shame that a country that used to laugh at, Malawi, is a country that we are looking up to today. Why? Because of corruption. Your leader is the Jagaban of corruption. The owner of Chicago's had the audacity to undermine a whole mayor of a city. What type of leadership is this? Mayor of a city, actually, mayor of a city in how Zambia was going to be with PF for another 5 years. Another 5 good years with PF. I feel pity. Ask me your question. Give me your questions. Seer 1 is so enlightened. Thank you. Give me your question. Is there any question you want? Today I was reading a letter from the president. I saw it on Facebook. A letter from the president where the president is saying, I'm not going to fire Chitalu Chilufya because he's still not proven guilty. Do you think that a court in Zambia, as rotten as Zambia government is today, can convict a citizen sitting a government official. It's not possible. What happened to Amos Chanda? What happened to Amos Chanda? Edgar Lungu, you fired Amos Chanda before he was proven guilty. You fired Chishimba Kambwiri before he was proven guilty. What of the immunity of the former president Mutarika? Strip it off and start arresting the officials. Corrupt people, they must go to jail and return the money they stole from the people. That's what you must do. That's what you must do when you take over power next year. Zambian people are suffering because of massive corruption in PF. That's rip him off his immunity and let him face the consequences. The case of Amos Chanda must be revisited. A house of pornography for foreigners, I swear. Zambia, foreigners, as there are a lot of them there making pornography with young girls, and government is not doing anything about it. Young girls are making pornography. A lot of them in lodges, in hotels, and they can't do anything about it. The only thing they can do is this. And producing pornography and updating it, and you're not doing anything about it. The foreigners that are destroying your country, foreigners that are disobeying the mayor, disobeying the government. But if it's innocent people like us, you want to deport us. Idiots. That woman that called herself the minister of religious affairs, what are you doing? You didn't see what Kaiser Zulu wrote. Please a comment about that. You didn't see it. You didn't see that Chinese have turned your people to slaves. You can't make a comment about that. If it's Siawan, just Siawan, for me, just to worship what I want to worship, just to be free and do what I want to do, to be free and perform my miracle, then you say it's a Satanist, you must leave our country. What did I do? If I did something wrong in your country, what did the Bushiri do? If Bushiri did something wrong in your country, what did you bet? Going to kill you. You call yourself a woman of religious affairs ministry. What are you religious in? What do you know about religion? You are seated there. PF is now campaigning all over the country. That's why I also say they are stupid people. They don't even understand. They don't even reason. They don't have advisors. They behave like chicken without head. How can you start campaigning now when the election is next year? All those people that you are giving money, you are giving Chitenge, you are giving all those things, they will eat it and still vote for you PND. You don't learn something from MMD. MMD campaigned like a crazy. PF is campaigning and PF is saying there is COVID. PF is saying there is corona. They are campaigning alone. You cannot sit them down and tell them that what you are doing to opposition is not good. When opposition want to go, just to go and do visiting, they will be arrested. They will be prevented. They will say there is corona. Your president goes and they gather thousands. Nothing happens. And you are there. You are not saying anything. Mama, you are needed. Not you. You are a fool. You are a daughter of Satan. You can't sit down with PF and tell them what you are doing is not good. What you are doing is bad. Why are you a religious minister? You are just a religious minister to point who is a false prophet, who is not a false prophet, who is a false prophet, who is not a false, and you are eating money. That man is going to kill you. That man, you vomit it next year. You are a mama of corruption. You are a mama of corruption. You are a mother of corruption. That's what you are. That Edgar Lungu created for you. If you are a child of God, if you are born again, you are just going to tell him, no, it's not necessary. I am going to waste people's money for nothing. But you went there, you are there. Corona is all over in Zambia according to you, but your president is campaigning up and down. His ministers are campaigning up and down. That chief bootlicker, the one that gets paid for licking the boot of the president, Bowman Lusamba, an anointed bootlicker. He gets paid. People of the world, you are watching me today. There is a minister in Zambia that gets paid for licking the boot of the president. Campaign. Allow NDC to go and campaign. Why are you campaigning alone? Election that is sure that you are going to lose next year. Foolish woman, a fool at 60. You can only fight prophets. Any prophet that rise up in Zambia, you fight that person. Anything, they do their Allah, they do their own thing. You don't fight them. In every post in Zambia, you are seeing witch doctors saying, we are doing penis enlargement, we are doing abortion, we are doing this. You don't fight them. But once somebody rises as a prophet in Zambia, you bring that person down. Mama Jezebel, female version of Nebuchadnezzar. Next year, you will cry. You will cry. Believe me, you will cry. You see what PF are doing to my Sampa today. Mama Jezebel, Mama Corruption, Religious Affairs Minister, fool. You see what they are doing to Mao Sampa today. You can't release a statement. You can't tell them to give support to Mao Sampa. You can't. If he's a prophet that is doing, the reason why prophets are not progressing in Zambia, the reason why men and women of God in Zambia are local champions is because of you. If any one of them rises, you bring them down. You find a way to destroy them. Mama Corruption. Mama Corruption. Assistant corrupt leader. Mama Corruption. Next year, you are going to suffer. You will not have job. You will not, because that your ministry is useless. A ministry that does nothing than fighting men and women of God. It's a useless ministry. If you are wise, you can see that PF they have finished all the money in government. All the money is gone. There is no money in as I'm talking to you today. People are crying. Council workers are crying. They are going for months together with the chief bootlicker. That one that have decided to transfer bootlick into his innocent children. Children that don't know anything. Children that they have come in this world and they already cursed. They just came in this world and they didn't know that they were coming to somebody like Bowman Lusamba. They didn't know. If they knew that they were coming to get a name of bootlicking, they would never come. They have inherited. Name is powerful. They have been inherited. The way Bowman Lusambo is licking the feet of Edgar Lungu is the same way his children will lick the feet of children of Edgar Lungu. What type of rubbish is this? What type of nonsense is this? Why must somebody get paid for licking boot? That's the type of leadership in Zambia. What kind of leadership is this in Zambia? What is wrong? Eh? What is wrong? Eh? Children have come. Children have inherited bootlicking because of a stupid father that has nothing upstairs apart from bootlicking. Eh? Eh? What kind of rubbish is this? What Galungu truth in PF? They are nobody. All of them are nobody. All of them are doing nothing. But those that are licking his boot, those that are licking his corrupt shoes, those are the people that are close to him. What advice is Bowman Lusambo going to give to Edgar Lungu? If he has transferred bootlicking to innocent children. Children that don't know anything. They have just come on earth. They wake up tomorrow and grow up and see themselves answering Edgar Lungu, Esther Lungu. They will ask themselves, what is this name for? They will tell them that your father, because he was a bootlicker, he gave you a bootlicking name. Stupid decision. What is going on? What is going on in Zambia? What is really happening in Zambia? Everything is shattered. Everything is destroyed. Everything. Let me see a Zambian again laughing at Malawi. Today, Malawi is laughing at Zambia. Everything was okay. Everything was okay. Everything was going well in Zambia. Today, government want to borrow money from IMF. They call it emergency relief. The one you borrowed before, the bond that you borrowed before, what did you do with it? All the money that you have been borrowing from China, you want to run to IMF. China is no longer giving you money because you can't pay China. Now you want to run to IMF. Even if IMF give to you, what are you going to do? A country with vast natural resources, but thief, daylight corruption has destroyed the country. Tomorrow, I am going to the studio by Limpopo TV there. The TV station that we have launched today is already on DSTV. I will show you. You are going to see chili in your eye. You see those villages where you say the people in town now, they know our corruption. Lusaka people know our corruption. Copper Belt people, they know our corruption. Let us concentrate in the rural area. You'll be shocked. Rural area, they watch me on TV telling them how corrupt you are. Corrupt fools. People that are getting salary for doing nothing. Getting salary for doing nothing. A president without a vision. It's so shocking that today a president is saying, I'm releasing 30 million to empower the youth. After 6 good years in office. And you think that I just feel sorry for some of those youths that are excited. There are some of those youths that are happy. Our president has blessed us. Our president, he didn't bless you. What is 30 million? 30 million is nothing. That's why I tell you, as a Zambian youth, travel. Sometimes leave Zambia and travel. Sometimes leave Zambia and go to another country and see what is happening in another country. 30 million is a chicken change. 30 million is what somebody used to buy a car for the girlfriend. Edgar Lungu release it to the youths just because the youths, their eyes are open. I'm empowering the artist. I'm empowering the artist with 30 million, and you want them to clap for you. Tarsila alone, how much is Tarsila worth? Tarsila Lungu. Tarsila Lungu. How much is Tarsila worth? Is Tarsila not more than 30 million? What is 30 million to Tarsila? Why you don't give it to Tarsila alone? Because she's already rich. All your children are very rich. We know them. We know what they benefited from. We will talk very, very soon. You will, some stupid among them, stupid fools among them are already jumping. Every day, cry baby is live on Facebook. I don't know who taught him how to go live on Facebook. Every minute is on Facebook. He's happy. That money he will not even see it. Me, I know Edgar Lungu. Edgar Lungu is a toko. It's a promise and fail. Foreign media is that foreign media will never show you good part of Africa. Al Jazeera will never show you nice places. If you want Al Jazeera to come and cover Zambia, they will go to the compound and cover Zambia. They will not go to Manda Hill. They will not go to Arcades. They will not go to Levy Park. They will not go to nice place. They will go to places like Misisi compound. They will go to Chiboya. They will go to Mtendere. That's where they will go and cover. The same way as Nigeria. If you tell Al Jazeera or BBC or CNN to come and cover Nigeria, they will go and cover villages. They will never tell you that there is actually Nigeria is the only country that has the most number of people that have private jets. They will never show you Ikoyi. They will never show you Banana Island. They will never show you. They will never show. They will never show you. They will never show you. They will show you bad things about Africa. So when you are watching, you will not even know. You will say, Nigeria is bad. Travel. Go to Nigeria. When I say go to Nigeria, don't just go to Ikotun and say you have got. Go to Nigeria. Go to Abuja. Travel. Zambian people, leave your country. Go to South. When you tell Al Jazeera to show you South Africa, they will go to Soweto. They will never show you something. They will never tell you that actually South Africa is more beautiful than so many countries in Europe. They will never tell you. So if you don't travel, you will not see. If you don't travel, you will not see. That's why many of you Zambians are jealous of the ladies that are traveling. When you see a lady traveling, say I'm going to Dubai, you say they are going for prostitution. That's why you will not grow up. When you see a lady traveling to say, I'm going to Malaysia, no, they are going for prostitution. You must also stand up and start prostituting if traveling is all about prostitution. Because you can't just be born in Zambia and die in Zambia. How are you going to explore the world? You must rise up and start exploring the world. Leave your country. Leave your country. Travel. Travel. Take a journey. Even to ordinary Tanzania, there go. Ordinary Namibia, there go. Don't just wake up, you are born in Zambia and you die in Zambia. It means you don't know what you are doing. Travel. For example, many of you are saying Chela was arrested. Many of you are saying Chela will go to prison. Chela will go to jail. Go to jail for what? Chela was not even supposed to be arrested because he committed a libe crime. The people he mentioned were supposed to sue him. He was not even supposed to spend time in jail because he was not corrupt. He didn't steal anything. He just spoke. That's why I'm begging Edgar Lungu to come here and sue me in International Criminal Court. Let me teach him how to be a human being. Let me teach him law because he's a charge and bail lawyer. That's why I'm begging them. See, we are going to sue Siawan. Sue me. Let me teach you something. If you don't travel, you will not know your right. You will just think that everything is okay in Zambia. It doesn't end in Zambia. Learn to travel. Learn to leave your country and travel to another person's country. You can see Cry Baby saying, Siawan is in exile. Meaning he doesn't know what exile is. Because he doesn't travel. He doesn't. He just enter bus here and come to South Africa and become a backup singer and go back and call himself a human being. They know nothing. You must travel. You must travel. Please, begin. Ask me questions. Ask me your questions. He's a charge and bail lawyer. Edgar Lungu is Mr. Ibu lawyer. He know nothing. And that's why I'm saying sue me so that you come here for lawyer's sake. But I want to sit down and talk for you to see on camera, for the whole world to see that the guy know nothing about law. Together with his lawyers in Zambia, they know nothing. Together with his advisors, they know nothing. If he knows something, he cannot just watch me and start empowering the youth by giving them 30 million. No. Week, Zambia will be London. It's very simple. You don't need to carry 30 million and give to the youth and say you have empowered. You shouldn't even announce, because you know that you have failed for 6 good years. The next thing you are supposed to do is to open a TV station for them. That is a very big investment. Open a TV station for them. Those guys have talent. Your country is growing. The more the economy, and the more it's happening, and the more others are seeing how prospered they are, others will join music. Others will join act. Others will start acting. That way you empower the youths. Empower millions of them at once. But you carry 30,000 and gave them. Just look at the son of the house, cry, baby. Just look at the excitement. It's not a PF spokesperson. In fact, it's nothing. It's just an idiot. Okay. Give me your question. Talk of national NRs. I'm following. I saw where the district commissioner was issuing the NRC on Luapula somewhere there. This is why I say, why is Edgar Lungu down? Why are people that are advising him very down? I think he must, the same way he has gone to contract people that are going to advise them on debt repayment, he should also go and contract people that have sense. There is no one in PF that has sense. If there is anyone in PF that has sense, let me explain something to you. In 2015, Edgar Lungu won election because of Satan. People voted for him because of Satan, not because of him. In 2016, people voted for him because of Satan. Because people said, tell me today as it is, how many teachers are unemployed in Zambia that are looking for opportunity to vote out Edgar Lungu? Answer that question. There are thousands, right? Okay. Tell me, how many council workers are going months without being paid? There are thousands, right? Okay. Tell me, how many disgruntled youths in Lusaka alone that are waiting to vote next year? Are they not in hundreds of thousands? Lusaka alone. Let's not talk about Copper Belt. Are they not in thousands? Okay. Tell me, those retirees, hundreds of thousands. Edgar Lungu is going to lose next year's election in millions. You saw how Malawi president lost. Me, I don't joke. When I tell you something, believe it. I analyze something physically and I analyze it spiritually. When I tell you somebody is not going anywhere, take my word. I said it in Malawi and it happened. I'm saying it with Edgar Lungu. Edgar Lungu's family will not even vote for him. Just this little analysis that I've given to you. How many nations finished school and they are not employed? Are they not in thousands? Thousand. And with all this physical manipulation, which will not happen again next year. Tell me how Edgar Lungu is going to win. Edgar Lungu goes to Luapula and register all the people in Luapula and issue them a NRC. He will still not win. What I've said it before. This one, even if you don't want to believe me in the spiritual perspective, believe me in the physical perspective. Edgar Lungu won election with 100,000 votes only. Then I'm asking you, how many teachers are looking for employment and they are not getting employment? Most of them want to be employed and they are telling them to pay bribe. They are crying, their families are crying. You think they wake up and bath to go and vote for Edgar Lungu next year? Follow my analysis very, very well. This one is a physical analysis. Forget about spiritual things. Retirees are in thousands. Their families are in thousands. Do you think they will vote for Edgar Lungu next year? Disgruntled youth, how many are there? Are there not millions? Edgar Lungu next year? If Edgar Lungu is wise, if he was wise next year, believe me, he will lose a way that he has never. They may try everything to rig. Even if you register all the people in prison, how many are there? How many are there? The vote next year, the election next year is not between UPND and PF or between PF and NDC or between election they will remove load shedding. Prisoners to vote. Whether prisoners vote, they don't vote, they are gone. They are gone. Even PF people today want to vote, not vote for B10. That's why I don't know why people are scared of B10. PF MPs will not vote for B10. Forget it. PF people are crying. PF people are suffering. The people that fought for PF, the people that suffered for PF, the people that did everything for PF, they are suffering. The people that are enjoying PF are people that came to hijack it. Hijackers. Those are people that are benefiting in PF. Others are not benefiting. Look at the bootlicker. The one that does bootlicking for a living. Those are the people that are benefiting. That's why he's close to the president. That's why he's able to name innocent children that know nothing about anything. He has already given them a case. Okay, you have called them Edgar Lungu. Edgar Lungu, you don't know his character. What about your TV station? My TV station is already launched today. After this program, scan your TV, scan your DSTV decoder. We are now on DSTV. Tomorrow, we are going on free to air for people to watch it worldwide. I am a Japan. I told you 1st of July I will do it, and this day already. Talk about Zambia National House of Prayer. That's a useless thing. That's stupidity. Prayer for what? And I hear Zambia is a Christian. You can never force a whole country to be Christian. It's a lie. If Zambia is a Christian nation, what are Muslims doing in Zambia? There are witch doctors in Zambia. What are they doing in Zambia? It's a Christian nation. That is useless. That is an idea of timid people. That is an idea of slavery. You can never force the whole country to worship God because you are convinced that Christians will go to heaven and Muslims will go to hell. It means you are mad. You are mad. If you put Christianity ahead of Muslim, you put Christianity ahead of other religion, it means you are mad. Believe me. It means you are mad. How about our forefathers that didn't accept Jesus? You are telling me they have gone to hell. Billions. That's rubbish. There is no country on earth that's supposed to answer Christian nation. God does not call country. God calls individual. That's why the Bible says, I go and knock at your door. If you hear and open, I will enter. It didn't say I'm going to convert the whole country. It's a lie. Why is our vice president mute these days? That one is our own concern. As old as she is, these are the people that are supposed to be directing the country how it's supposed to be. But her, she's being babysitted. She's not saying anything. She's watching the whole country, a nice country that was coming up to be the best country in the world, that was coming up to be the best country in Africa, being destroyed by Edgar Lungu, and she's quiet. And she calls herself Mama Vice President. That's rubbish. Come, give me your question. Yes, this is life. I love Zambia so much, and I was part of Zambia. I was there. I cannot talk about the countries that I don't know anything for all the civil servants. That's useless. You don't know your president. That's the problem. Your president is a talkaholic. Promiser. He will promise heaven and earth because now he's desperate to win election next year, which is not going to win. Get ready for promise. He's even going to tell you that Zambian people, I am going to make you the retirees. 6 years in office. He failed to empower the youths. The youth minister, that idiot, had the gall to come on TV and say, this is when we are planning for the youths. Can you imagine? After 6 good years. Huh. Anyway. Papa, can you please kill them? I'm not going to kill them. They must be alive next year and cry. I want to see how they cry. Before business, visit, church, you will not see my leg in Zambia. If I just said it without taking an oath with Godfather, I may change my mind. But since I've told you that in the name of Godfather, I'm not coming to Zambia. I'm not. You will never see me there. The president released 30 million for the artist. That's stupidity. Okay, you have released 30 million for the artist. Meaning the whole artist in Zambia, a toll gate, Michael Chulufyasata toll gate is better than them. What more than them? Fire truck. All the whole artists in Zambia is equal to one fire truck in Zambia. I don't know. Anybody who advised Edgar Lungu must resign also. You have destroyed that man's image. Him also, I thought he was wise. He just jumped up and down like a crocodile that left the water. Anyway, through Jagaban, why are you quiet sometimes? Sometimes I'm doing a lot of things. You know, we are monitoring the election of Malawi, making sure that opposition wins the election. Just come and visit when a church wins. No, I'm not going to come there. And people are saying, no, Siawan is talking because he don't want his prophecy over Zambia to fail. I don't care. If I prophesy, it fails. That's not my concern. I've prophesied before it fails. I'm still tall. I'm still eating. I'm still talking. It's not my concern. If I prophesy, it doesn't come to pass. You will not come and slap me. When I talk, I know what I'm talking about. Tell them, my guy, God bless you. You have opened the eyes of Zambia and Africa, especially when it comes to religion. People have waken up from slumber. God bless you. Thank you. The level of knowledge in you is too much. Okay, God bless you. People want to give you heroes welcome, but unfortunately, I'm not going to come to Zambia. See, one you've killed me with laughter. I'm sorry for that, Christabel. Why is he not paying retirees their money? He's failing to pay retirees their money, and he's saying he wants to take over loans. Stupidity. The guy actually is us. It's all of us that are contributed to what is going on. That man openly said, I don't have vision. I do not have vision for the country. And we made him, we carried the country and gave to him. That's why we are suffering what we are suffering today. Let me say something. Zambia will be rich. Zambia will be, if I tell you the amount of money that is politicians are looting and sending abroad, you will not believe it. Edgar Lungu, we have seen him. That one is a papa corruption. That one is a jagaban of corruption. Because Chilufya Chitale is is clear. Even Chilufya Chitale was talking to him the other day, saying you collected 200. It's clear. A person that carried the contract and award the country, a company that never existed, the president is saying, no, I'm not going to fire him. Okay, His Excellency. Jagaban of corruption. If you don't want to fire him, suspend him. Enforcement agencies will now have the audacity to interrogate him. You can see the one that was, I don't know if it's the spokesperson for the ACC. The day he was giving a statement that they're shaking, he was fidgeting. You can see he was not comfortable. Imagine Chilufya Chitale soaked in cold water and he was shaking. He was not comfortable for proper investigation. His Excellency, humble man. Give us your question, please. Of God. Let me use the opportunity to address this. I heard a cry baby say, Seer one was being kept by a woman. And many people were asking me that question. The woman is talking about, is he my wife? My mother was not in Zambia. My mother did not step her foot in Zambia. Or who? Cry baby says Seer one was broke. In Zambia alone, I want to show you things. Watch this. I want to show you these things. Many of you don't know who Seer one is. Many of you don't know who Jagaban is. Where are they saved? When I was in Zambia, if you see that my Range Rover that Kings drives, don't send me a message, because if you send me a message, people will read your message and they will start posting it and start fighting you. They say, this is my Range Rover. This is the car that Kings is driving today. Fleets of cars, including this Range Rover that Kings is driving today. This one, that is it. This Range Rover was bought here in South Africa because this is customized. It's not a regular Range Rover. It's customized Range Rover. Was bought here in South Africa by Bongani Holdings. It's not even ordinary Range Rover. Look at it. Look at it. Here one was being kept by a woman. Let me show you another thing. He says here one was broke. This was in October. That is Seer one there. I gave out this car, including this BMW, the Jagaban of corruption. I gave out 4 good cars. This was 2000 and 16. Look at the date. Look at the date again. Look at the date. Okay, I want to show you something again. In 2017, this is Mwebantu News Media. 2017. In Zambia, I had the single largest congregation. The single largest congregation. There was no church in Zambia that I always love to say the truth. Okay, here, this is my house. This thing appeared on Mwebant. In Zambia, I had so much money that I used to pack Mwebantu. Social media is aware of what I'm talking about. He can bear me witness because he was carrying these stories. Seer one was broke. Seer one was being kept by a woman. This is Seer one. Seer one was a multi-millionaire in Zambia. I don't like to brag. I don't even love to talk about all these things. All over like a fly. Anywhere I go, kings will. Is that not a cry cry baby there? That is me and cry cry baby. Today he says Seer one was broke. People of God, somebody that was having myself. There was no. I have retrieved a footage where even when I was deported, he followed me to my lodge in Rustenburg with a lady called Rachel. Rachel is a living witness. I think she's watching now. Kings only survive by bootlicking. Always coming to me to say, even if you're a Satanist, give me money. I used to give him money. That's why he was following me up and down. Cry, cry, baby. This is my house in Zambia. That is me there. I used to play with cars. That's my machines there. That Seer one is a money player. I carry money in my boot, in the boot of my car. I go to the street, I give to people. I carry money, I give to people. I was helping people. I spent millions of money helping people. So when you say Seer one was being kept by a woman, I managed to secure 2,000 tickets for you, for your music, for the launch of your music. I bought it. And everyone know. So why talking about Seer one? I don't want to talk about fools like King. So poor. Even if you see the curtain, just look at the curtain in his house. You can see that this guy is really suffering. Look at the setting in his house. The set have destroyed his music completely. You can just sing from here to it will end on Facebook. It will not go anywhere until I'm done with him. Anything, anybody I'm working on, even Jesus will not deliver that person. Forget, Kings is gone. It's poor. It's a cry. It's a look at him. When you look at him, you will know that there is poverty is too strong in him. So I've answered this question because so many people were disturbing me. Kings is saying a woman was kept you. Which woman can keep me? The money only that I was getting from politicians. Anyway, give me your questions again. Yes, Papa, you used to drop money on the street. I used to drop money on the street. I used to throw money around on the street, give people money. I don't like, if I talk now, it will look like I'm boasting. I don't like boasting. I am a person that love people. I love to be humble. I don't like to boast. Do you wish you were a Zambian? No. If I was a Zambia, I was going to be a president by now. Because the people that are ruling Zambia know nothing. Like Edgar Lungu, know nothing. Talk about J Israel. How about J Israel? I don't watch his program. I didn't. Anybody that take it upon himself to expose men and women of God is looking for an attention. What are you going to say about men of God? Oh, men of God are sleeping with other women. And so what? David was sleeping with women, and he was still a man after God's own heart. If you read your Bible very well, the Bible says the day he died, they brought a virgin. Then they say Jesus spoke to 5,000 men, and you believed it because a white man wrote it. If men of God are faking miracle and they still, by the way, these people, these Nollywood actors that are acting Nigerian movies, get paid for acting. So if men of God are acting and faking miracle, you must clap hand for them because they are acting very well. That's rubbish. I don't subscribe to somebody that speak evil against men and women of God. To me personally, I don't talk about anybody. If I talk about you, it means you started me. I don't just wake up and start. So anyone you see criticize, like J Israel, who is saying we used to fake miracles to give him supernatural power. He couldn't pay it. Then he want to rise up and say, this man of God is fake. Believe me, if Bushiri is faking miracle and the things are happening, why don't clap for him? If Aflokawu is acting miracle, what he's doing is fake, why don't clap for him? Women, you want them to sleep with men so that you call them gay. They are human beings. If they can't control themselves, that's their own concern. J Israel is a fucker. J Israel, there is not. Eh? Those are very important. Faking. If fake, you think it's easy to fake? Eh? Forget about. Eh? See his dress code. Is that how a man of God is supposed to dress? Eh? Just because he has run out of money, is frustrated. That you're right. Of course. Because on earth today, you can see men of God, and the people that always talk about this fake are black people. We are fighting ourselves over something that white people gave to us. Come and fight ourselves because of what white people gave to us. Take my word. If Christianity was true, and it was beneficial, and there was heaven, white man will never give you a Bible. He will hide it from a black man. So Jagaban, love you. You talk the truth. God bless. DS win election naturally. All I spoke about it. Have you started open? They are no longer sleeping like before. What are you drinking? Coca-Cola. God bless. The Lion of Africa. God bless you. Please don't stop talking. We love you. God bless you. Jagaban, you're a real man. God bless you. Jagaban, you are right. God bless you. Millie J. Papa, you are honest. Of course. God bless you. If heaven was real, it would have brought us this Bible. Are not these white people that we are seeing today, are the same people that we are selling our forefathers, that we are killing our forefathers, that we are raping our mothers. Those are the same people that brought Bible. The same way they hated our forefathers. You think they would have brought Bible for you so that you can go to heaven and live with them in heaven? You are joking. It don't exist. Forget those rubbish. Are you in a house or a car? I'm in a house. I'm in my bedroom. I was going to show you around now, but I don't want to brag. I don't want to. You inspire and inspiring speaking. God bless you. Believe you 100%, Jagaban. Just wondering how the motorbike on that shit moves. You on video. Hey, this is very, very important. If you want to get the do as I say material, there are people that are using my name to steal money in Zambia. There are too many now. There is one that created an account that's called Prophetic Seer. So many accounts. They say, see, I want to send me a Moses Firi. There is another Chilombo, and there is another woman. These people are, there is no one person in Zambia that is representing me or giving people do as I say. No. I don't ask you to call anybody in Zambia. Talk about this man, the chairman of ECZ. In next year election, this is how we are going to do it. HH, I believe you are watching, or maybe people close to you are watching. What happened in Malawi? Make sure that your vote is protected. Make sure that you have a lot of monitors in all the polling stations. You have a lot and a lot and a lot. The people at Mulungushi or anywhere must verify it. Edgar Lunga has already lost the election. Esochilu or whoever is going to announce what is given to. I have already seen what is going to happen. I've already seen how Edgar Lunga cried. In my next broadcast, I'm going to give the way forward on how to tackle rigging during the election. Papa Chinese are going to mistreat us even beyond 2021. If Edgar Lunga, Jagaban, let's hope the magic doesn't have consequence. It's not magic. I don't do magic, but everything on earth has consequence. Even Christianity, the one you believe, it has consequence. You must follow the rules and regulation of everything. See, I want who introduce you to Godfather. That's another thing that I'm going to explain the next time I'm live. Talk about DRC, please. I would love to know something about DRC. I don't know much about it, and I talk about what I'm sure of. See, when you have more viewers than DNBC, of course, more viewers than the president. We are hitting 5,000 tonight. See, when it's enough. Now you can open a school of prophet and train other prophet. Yes, I can do that. Very soon I'm going to open a school of the prophet. Talk about police in Zambia. Police in Zambia are suffering. Police in Zambia are suffering. They don't get enough payment. You know, they don't get enough payment. They are being used. If you go and see where these police people are living, go to Skanzi camp there. You will cry for them. But these guys are working very hard to protect the nation. These are the people that are supposed to be getting salaries. The same salary that stupid woman, the same salary that Bowman Lusambo is getting for licking the boot of the president. These are the salaries that are supposed to be given to the police because they are doing a great job, but nobody's paying them. The only people that are eating are their bosses, those that are close to the president. Those are the people that are eating. And also through corruption. Eh? They are suffering. Even if you a lot of job, you know, they are working so much. They are doing a lot of job. They wake up very early in the morning. They go and face criminals. They wake up very early in the morning. They wear the same uniform. The children don't even have what to eat, but they and then you use them. That's why when HH wins election next year, he must reform the police. Police need. That's why Edgar Lungu never won in any police camp in Zambia. He never won in any police camp. This time around, it will be worse. Not even the armies are getting something. These people are working so hard. But Edgar Lungu is abusing them, misusing them. Oh, God. When are you opening your TV station? My TV station is already open. Somizi, this guy, you chase him, you don't want him to come to Zambia because he's gay. But you are corrupt. Your ministers are corrupt. You don't chase yourselves. The owner of Chicago's was daring an elected mayor, and no one is doing anything about it. Chinese in Zambia are calling Chinese foreigners in Zambia, in their own land. Zambia is a joke under Edgar Lungu. Such rubbish was not going to happen if Sata was alive. He says the truth. He speaks the truth. A man respected all over the world. Corrupt PF government sent him back. We don't want you in our country. Hey, PF, you will cry next year. I feel sorry for you. Pin your WhatsApp number. How do I pin my WhatsApp? How do I do it? Let me see. Ask me your question. I've typed it. Now I don't know how to pin it. Somebody teach me how to pin it. I've already. That's my WhatsApp number there. Oh yeah, give me your questions. Come with your question quickly. We need your TV station on Go TV. We are going to put it on. We'll be able to watch the TV station. You have managed. Yes, I've managed. I would love to meet you one day. I saw you once in Solwezi. No problem. We'll meet. It is done, Pin. God bless you. I've seen it. Thank you. Is TB Joshua real? Everyone is real. There is no fake human being. Everyone is real. There is no one that is fake. There is no one who does not do bad things, including me. I do many bad things. I do many bad things. In South Africa here, I'm leading a gang of Ita boys. If you know what Ita boys does, you will never associate them with prophets. But I lead them, you know. I lead them. No one is clean, but supernatural power is different from Andrew. When I'm talking to you here on this live, I am talking to you as a prophet, as Seer one. When you see me outside, I'm Andrew. Don't expect me to be holy like Jesus Christ. Don't expect me to be holy like God. Don't expect me to be holy like going on the TV station. Where does your godfather live? In Imo State. I need a Nigerian man, I swear. Zambia men are the best men on earth. If you don't know, Zambia people are the best people on earth. If you don't know, the thing you admire things that you don't know. There is no faithful men more than Zambian men. I've lived there. I've seen how they love their wives, you know, how they love their girlfriends. They are the best, you know. So don't admire Nigerian men and land yourself inside hellfire. Zambian men are the best. That's why the president is taking advantage of Zambian people, because both men and women are nice people. You tell them do like this, they do. You tell them do like this, they do. You tell them do like this, they do. Such things don't happen in Nigeria. A Nigerian man is going to become vice president here for Bali. Will you take it? How am I going to become a vice president? I'm not in Zambia. I'm only going to be advising Bali through my TV station, through these pages, making sure that it doesn't go the way of Edgar Lungu. Zambia can be liberated. Zambia can be okay. Introduce me to an Igbo man. You don't listen. Supernatural laughter. Zambian man keep on impregnating women and run away. It happened in every country. It happened in every country, my dear. It's all over. Talk about the wrestling. I've already spoken about the wrestling. You didn't meet us in time. You are a spiritual man, Seer one, of course. Thank you. Are you married? No, I'm not married. Seer one, say your number. Time. I've already pinned my number there. That's my WhatsApp number. You can send me a request of what you would want. Jagaban, what about Mao Sampa? Mao Sampa still has a long way to go, you know, since I spoke about what we did to him. We have been looking for a way to free him. We have been looking for a way to, because he's a good person, you know. He has the heart of the people. Unfortunately, things happen like that, but he will be fine. What do you say is exposing prophet? I've already said it. Jay Israel is just so frustrated, you know. He's seeking attention. And seeking attention, you don't need to pull down other men of God. You don't need to say you're exposing people. No one has the right to expose anybody. What will you say? I've already said my point. I want to introduce you to Mercy. Justin Owen. I like your laughter. God bless you. Much respect. Not married because there is a lot of things that I do. I'm going to get married later. Who is cry babies? Kings. Kings Malembe. He said cry. Hey baby, we want to see your mother shame. See your one. Zambia is in your hand. Zambia is not in my hand. Zambia is in the hand of all of you. They take care of their family. Some of them more than Nigeria. I know ourselves in Nigeria, you know. For example, look at our artist. Look at Wizkid. I don't know how many children he has without a wife. How about Davido? I don't want to talk about that. How about two of all nations? Have you ever dated a Zambian girl? Yes, I have. See how you look fun in that hat. Come, is there any question or anything that I left that I needed to tackle? See, have you been to Chicago's? Of course, I used to be in Chicago's. I am an atheist, but I believe in you. Keep it up. God bless you. Lung was in South Africa a few days ago. Do you know what he was doing? What's your say about Tali? Leave Tali alone. When is the next live? I'm going to advise. Remember that you must subscribe to this page. Immediately after the broadcast, you subscribe to this page. Immediately. So that anytime I'm live or anytime I post something that I'm coming live, you get it immediately. And if you are not following me on YouTube, that's where I say most of the real things. On Facebook, I hide some of the things because Facebook is too much censored. But on YouTube, I say things. So make sure you are following me on YouTube. Prophecy One CFM. Prophecy One CFM. There. Make sure that you are following me there. It's very, very important. When are the bars opening? Edgar Lungu has allowed foreign bars. So we saw it there by... I was blocked on this page. Why? I didn't block you. If I block you, you cannot be able to see me. See, I wonder which doctor is bothering me. Crystal, man, but I've told you what to do. One. Eh? One name. Since then. Mm. 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 Okay. Okay, I'm live na I'm live na Facebook and I'm finished. I'll call you. Thank you, man. No one likes PF again. No one. The only people that are supporting PF are the people that are benefiting. Even PF cadres are tired of PF. I've just subscribed. Of course, make sure that after this broadcast, you go and subscribe to my YouTube page. It's very important. There I talk anyhow. I love you, Siawan Obe. God bless you. Thank you. Look at Siawan showing out. I didn't know that I was showing out. I was talking to my brother in Nigeria. We love you, Siawan. God bless you. Siawan prophesying my life. Sometimes you just need to just send me a message of what you want. I do it than saying prophesy. Do you plan to come to Zambia when things settle? Come to Zambia to do what? I have settled in South Africa. My Igbo man is lovely though. Mia Kaseka. I love you. Is your TV station going to be on Go TV? Yes, the TV station is already on DSTV. Tomorrow is going on free to air, and we are going to put it on DSTV. How about life after death? There is something I'm going to teach you about life after death. Where do people go when they die? I'm going to tell you. It's not those things where the people say, no, when people die, they go to hellfire. How can somebody dies and go to hellfire? When you sleep, you dream, you still see that person. Eh? How can somebody die and go to heaven? When you dream, that person is in heaven, but you are seeing that person. All those things are story by white people. In my next broadcast, if you permit me, I want to come and tell you what happens when people die. That's why when somebody dies, you don't need to cry too much. How many of you would want me to tell you what happens when people die? How many of you would want me to tell you this? How many of you would want to tell me this? Somebody's asking, give us your YouTube handle. My YouTube handle, you see, I've pinned it. Prophecy 1 CFM. That's my YouTube handle. After the broadcast, you must go and subscribe to YouTube page so that it's very, very important that you hear what I say on Facebook. See, I want to like your cow. Thank you. God bless you. Elizabeth, and all of us are moving to South Africa. Yeah. Welcome. Oh, it's a lie. You can't go to hell. If I ask, okay, let me just... Lazarus that was very poor. I'm going to read that scripture when I come to teach about what happens when people die, where they go, and what happens. When people die, I'm going to come and talk, and I'm going to give you that scripture. It says, somebody say, you blocked my number. But Nathan, yes, if you call me on WhatsApp too much, I block you straight because I don't like disturb. You just have to send me a message. Don't call me unless you want to get the product. You call me on video call. You see my face. You see? So rich man and Lazarus, they died. And Lazarus went to heaven and went, they can look from hell, not like a fool, not believe you are connected to this a page. After this program, just click subscribe, like the page, so that anytime I'm live, you are getting the notification and you are getting knowledge. Give us that supernatural laughter. Will like it. Thank you. Jova, thank you. God bless you. Take care of yourself. Good night.